First down here for this offense. Using his legs on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Moves the ball to the 28, will be first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. One man to the backfield, he didn't get the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. The running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step in the national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's third down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing fourth down.
Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The back's got it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Breaks an open space. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. And headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's another. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the runner takes off to his right. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play, what a rocket for an arm he has.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they get the second half started with their running play. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal.
And they've got him behind the line. The two-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tailback takes the handoff again. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Bites off a defender. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass this time. Looking right. This one caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play.
Look at that. He's still going. QB breaking away. Touchdown, Michigan. He would not be denied. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Toss play to the outside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Send the back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Dogs will line up to boot it away.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Swarm with a pass rush. He's sacked. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Change of direction. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's a quick grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here at putting this game on ice.
Movement here from the tight end. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The throw with the quarterback off the RPO. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. QB sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Making people miss. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And there's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here. Grinding away with a running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down at our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Crosses the 25. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.